Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 145. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. Nintendo Direct happened. It was good. It was really good, and we've got
That
all
was
of it
great.
here.
Say it again.
So I hope you're ready for another long show, because you know us, Nintendo.
We love
content.
Nintendo.
Yeah. So this
So-
list that I got from offline is not in order of how they announce things, but it is basically in order of interestingness, at least in some degree. Most of the cool Nintendo stuff's at the end of this list, so don't be confused.
Which is what we're going to talk about anyways, because a lot of this is fodder.
Yes.
Yeah, but we can move this.
Okay, so starting off, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
That was a fast turnaround for a sequel.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, I assume they just used the same assets though, so it's not like
Yeah.
Already
take
charging
that long.
for DLC for it too.
Yep. Up to 12-player multiplayer online, also split screen co-op. More of the same thing. You can also build your own tracks and modify your vehicles. Cool. That comes out October 19th. Manic Mechanics, which is basically like Overcooked, but
with
now you're a
cars.
car mechanic. So nothing really all that special to say about it from a commentary standpoint. I'm sure it's fun because Overcooked is fun. It comes out July 13th. Gloomhaven. Lead your mercenary to riches or doom in this adaptation of the hit board game featuring turn-based card battles with RPG elements. Coming to Switch on September 18th. 17 different characters and more than 1,000 unique abilities. Headbangers Rhythm Royale.
Good for them.
Uh,
This was the bird game, right?
Was it the bird game?
yes.
Play online in this
When-
rhythm-based
This
battle
is the
royale
bird
and
game.
aim to be the last bird standing. Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's feathers. I don't like that. Don't say that. And more than 20 musical mini games. Get ready to shake those tail feathers when Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way on a Nintendo Switch October 31st.
Dude, I think the trailer opened up with them saying it was a rhythm battle royale or something like that, and all I can think of was "Yo," because I love rhythm games, and then it was that, and I was like, "Oh."
Rhythm Battle Royale. Aw.
No, well, I mean, I wouldn't be mind if it was like Tetris or something like that, like Tetris 99. I think it'd be a lot cooler, but
Yeah, it looked
w-
very Fall Guys-y.
yeah.
Man, I watched the whole direct and I don't remember this.
It was the
It-
weird
I've heard.
chickens.
It was after. I'm pretty sure it was after some of the major announcements. It was one of those last minor ones.
Group
Mhm.
of
Fun
headlines
ad.
things they do, where it's like all the
Like it-
stuff that's like kind of cool.
It started with like a real
Yeah,
shot
okay,
of
so
birds, and then it cut.
It
to
was between Vampire Survivors and Penny's Big Breakaway. So, which were between Metal Gear Solid and the Mario Kart
Booster
Deluxe
Pass. Yeah.
Booster Pass. So
Yeah, I remember Penny's
Yeah.
Big Breakaway. That was the yo-yo game.
yeah, made by the Sonic Mania devs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
better option.
Moving on, we got Silent Hope. 7 wordless warriors must work together to find the reclusive king. In this action RPG, you'll explore the abyss and its ever-changing dungeons with 7 silent heroes, each with their own abilities and fighting styles.
This one
This
seems
was kind of interesting. It depends on its price.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like from a gameplay perspective, this one seems interesting. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not usually one for a dungeon crawler, so not
Yeah,
including Pikmin 3, I guess.
I definitely
Or
am
2.
the kind for a dungeon crawler, but I definitely don't care enough to buy it at launch. I'll wait till reviews come out and see. Um, Silent Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 3rd. Speaking of Vampire Survivors, the devils are here and there's no place to run or hide. Survive a 30-minute onslaught of monsters who grow increasingly stronger the longer you hold out. Gather treasure from defeated enemies to acquire upgrades in your attempt to outrun death. With couch co-op and up to four players can run, die, and build their power together. And it comes out August 17th. Now this one I was really excited to see this because Metal Jesus actually talked about this game, and it looked super fun when he talked about it. And I thought it was on Switch already when he talked about it because it looks like a Switch indie game, like a perfect game for the Switch. But no, it was only on
And
PC.
it is.
And I was like, damn, I hope that comes out of the Switch. I'm super happy to see this. This I definitely will buy at launch because,
Especially if it's the Steam price of $5.
yeah, Metal Jesus and Reggie both were like, this game freaking rocks. Definitely check it out. So I'm definitely gonna get this on Switch when it comes out.
You
I
think it will include the DLC when it launches?
hope so.
Yeah, I
There's
hope so too.
2 things: Legacy of the Moonspell and Tides of Boskari. I don't know. This one did look interesting though.
Yeah, it might, but also, I mean, the game's so cheap. I wouldn't be surprised if the DLC is just separate, but available. Who knows?
I'm interested to see how well it runs on the Switch.
If
'Cause
they
that
optimize it
is
well, it should be no problem.
well, it's not the optimization. It's just like there's a gazillion things on screen at one time. You
Yeah,
know?
but they're all 2D sprites. It should be able. I think I can handle it.
I mean, I'm sure it can handle it. It's just how well it handles it. That's going to be the interesting part.
Like the graphics are so simplistic. I don't really know if this would be something the Switch would struggle to run, but I could be wrong. Maybe it would be smart to wait until reviews come out for this for Switch.
Or at least a technical uh, demonstration of it.
I mean, it's not like there's going to be a physical copy or anything, so
That's true.
waiting until launch and then just buying it 5 minutes after reviews come out, it really isn't hard. Let's see. Okay, starting to get into a little bit bigger stuff. Persona 5 Tactica. Obviously, we've already talked about this a couple times, but just more shown off and obviously shown on Switch. Same old deal. Tactical Persona 5 spinoff coming out November 17th. Star Ocean: The Second Story R. For the first time, Nintendo players can experience the visually explosive and fast-paced action battles of the second installment in the Star Ocean series. After a mission goes wrong,
but
Federation...
That's the remake.
Say what?
Remake?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
Let's see. After a mission goes wrong, Federation officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet. There he meets Reina, who possesses mystical powers. Play as either Claude or Reina and make decisions that will impact your destiny. Star Ocean: The Second Story R is a full remake of the 1998 science fantasy RPG, rebuilt with striking graphics that combine 3D environments and 2D pixel characters, plus new combat features that lets you execute battles with strategic precision. Launching on November 2nd.
So, yeah, this one caught my interest. I might pick this up.
Yeah, it did look pretty cool. I probably wouldn't buy this at launch because it sounds like the kind of thing that I don't have long enough attention for, but I'm sure it'll be pretty good. I'm sure it won't be bad, at least. Like, it might not be like crazy awesome, but I'm sure plenty of people will enjoy it.
It'll be fine.
Fae Farm. This is another game that we've already talked about a couple times from the Summer Game Fest and whatnot. So same game, just Switch time this time. Coming out September 8th.
It is a farming. Go
This
farm
just
some
in:
face.
the Nintendo Switch is getting a farming simulator
Has
with
games.
with 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 life sim elements.
Dude, that's still my favorite direct. Where we just had 7
Farming
announced.
sims with life simulator elements.
I mean, there's
Nintendo
nothing
Switch
better than
has
that one.
games specifically from this one genre.
I hope you like farming.
Because if not, fuck you.
Pre-order the game in the Nintendo eShop and in the My Nintendo store on Nintendo.com to receive the exclusive Cozy Cabin Variety Pack. I'm sure
thank
that's incredible
goodness.
content. I'm gonna pre-order it right now. I'm gonna pre-order it twice. I'm gonna make a second Nintendo account just to pre-order this game again.
Don't you have to?
Me is Joel's.
I do have two, but that was just so I could download the Japanese versions of the NSO apps in the Japanese eShop. It's set to Japanese, so like I guess I could pre-order
don't
the
have to deal with
Japanese
anything.
version on the Japanese eShop, but that would be even more
there you go.
useless
Problem solved.
than the second
Problem
pre-order.
solved.
Penny's Big
Brilliant.
Breakaway, like we just mentioned, and this 3D platforming adventure from the team behind Sonic Mania, you'll explore the bright and colorful world of Macaroon as Penny and her newly animated friend Yo-Yo perform stylish acrobatic tricks to avoid the clutches of the grouchy Emperor Eddie and his massive horde of pushy penguins in story mode. Power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny and put your speedrunning skills to the test in time attack mode to unlock special items and complete secret stages. Launching on Switch early next year.
It kind of felt like Hat in Time, but in the style of like the 2000s 3D Sonics.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I like that take.
Mhm.
Myth Force. Journey through crypts and castles with your friends in this first-person melee roguelike inspired by Saturday morning cartoons. This one looks pretty interesting. Literally looks almost like a Saturday morning cartoon from the 90s about superheroes or medieval knights and stuff.
Yeah, no, that one seemed cool.
The art style
Um,
was impressive.
And there's not like a lot of first person games on the Switch, especially not for that's another dungeon crawler, right?
Myth Force.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Brave the dungeon.
Kind of.
Seemed like
Yeah,
it.
brave the dungeon alone or join forces with up to 3 friends in online drop-in or co-op. Online drop-in co-op
Yeah,
to
it
take on
is.
the ever-changing cursed lands.
It is a dungeon crawler. It is first person though.
Mm.
Uh,
So field of view will matter a lot for people not getting sick.
yeah.
It's true.
Launching on Switch sometime this year. Which is kind of weird to announce a game coming to a platform at the end of June and being like, it's coming this year. Like, you don't have a date set? You don't really have a lot of
Yep.
time to
You don't
set a
have
date.
you don't have like you should be like fall or winter at that point.
Yeah.
So they can delay it.
Yeah.
That's what it actually is.
Facts.
We couldn't get it to work with Nintendo Switch Online, so we delayed it instead.
Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Follow Sorrow,
Dude, this actually looked good.
a cursed prince and his companion Rose as they travel through the demon realm of Nadiria. Explore and scout monsters, freely combine raised monsters to create more powerful allies, and take on enemies with your powerful dream team through changing seasons. Coming to Switch on December 1st.
Which protagonist is at the end of the trailer? Cooper.
Oh, crap.
It's 8, right?
I think so.
So it looked like.
Because he's the blue one, right?
Yeah, he's got green hair, teal clothing.
No, that's not 8, but it's
He's one of the ones
In
in
Smash.
Smash.
It's 8.
I think so.
No, because 8's Hang on.
Is it 3? Is it your favorite one? Goku.
I wish. No, it's 4.
Uh,
You figured it out through math, guys.
I just had to do a lot of Google searching. See, that's 4, and then here's 8.
Yeah, I knew 8 looked like a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
just
But yeah, no. Oh, you go ahead.
no, you go. This is not interesting.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, the Dragon Quest, it kind of reminded me of like Pokemon and like Pokemon Rangers almost. And
Yeah, that is it is a monster catching game.
yeah, it honestly does look really good. So I might get it at some point.
Uber likes Rangers, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
Just Dance 2024 edition. Woo. Yeah, it's so I this shows you how much attention I paid to this while it was showing, but I'm reading this now. The Nintendo Switch version of the game will include 1 month free access to the Just Dance Plus streaming service, giving you access to hundreds of songs and exclusive seasonal benefits. The game launches
No,
October
no,
24th. So I have to buy a game to subscribe to a
no season
service.
pass.
Subscription service.
No subscription service.
Subscription service. Yeah, cool.
Why would you put that
I have
in?
to buy a game
Give
to
me the
subscribe
game
to
for free.
Spotify. Yeah, like if I have to buy Spotify again, just give me the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather it be free, and then I
make
pay
it
for that.
premium.
But I would rather not pay for it. If I buy a music game, I better
expect to
get
be able
the
to play
songs.
songs.
Yeah.
Or just
Like,
let me
I
buy the
expect to
new
be able to
songs.
play.
And like I know this game's about to be $60, so no. Make it $20 and then make like $5-10 song packs so people can buy like sets of songs that they want and then they don't have to bother with all this. But I guess
Yeah, I would.
This
or
is
don't
such
do
a
any of that
garbage
and just make a
choice.
fucking Just Dance subscription service. How far are we gonna go? How
Wait,
many
didn't they
things
already
can we
do
make a
this though?
subscription model?
Weren't they already doing subscription services?
Probably,
for
Yeah,
Just
honestly,
Dance?
this is
They've
how
been doing
little-
this for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was when I'm learning about it. So now's when I'm gonna. Why? I guess it works.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is even
It
more
makes
upsetting.
money, apparently.
Like,
I mean,
if you're going to do that, at least the main game should be free.
let's not forget they were developing Just Dance for the Wii up until like 2020.
So did the Wii version not have the songs?
I just know that they were, still releasing it on the Wii up until like a couple of years ago.
I don't know when Just Dance Plus started. Splatoon 3 got a new Splatfest announced. Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chocolate chip, which is weird. Like, I I I like mint chocolate chip. It's not my favorite. I don't hate it. It's fine. Why vanilla, strawberry, and mint chocolate chip? It's always vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. It's if you're gonna do. Why are we not doing
Yeah.
Neapolitan? It's because you didn't want people to have the poop color, although you're giving them the cum color. So why not chocolate?
I think
Brown?
they didn't do. I think the only reason are not doing chocolates because they had the whole chocolate Splatfest already.
Yeah, but still, it's such a bad third choice.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah. So vanilla, strawberry, and not chocolate. The Splatfest is July 14th to July 16th. And also, more Splastastic events are on the way. That's what they said.
You get trophies for being one of the top teams for the little modes. I
What?
don't. I haven't actually. That's what they said on Twitter after the direct. Is that you get in-game rewards for um coming being one of the top teams for uh the challenges.
Ah,
Oh, that's cool.
I have no clue how that works. That if they were going to just talk about Splatoon 3, they should have announced uh some deep cut amiibo. Because it feels weird that out of everything, Splatoon 3 was just like, hey, here's, this game that released last year. It's still around. Because that's what that felt like.
Oh yeah.
moving on. Sonic Superstars is another one of the games we've already talked about a little bit. They just showed it on
Yep.
Switch this time, coming out this fall. They talked about Tears of the Kingdom a little bit, mainly announcing that Zelda and Ganondorf will be getting their own special amiibo, like we have been talking about in rumors for a little bit. So that was confirmed. They'll be coming out sometime this holiday season.
They look so good. I'm
Agreed.
so excited.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah.
hyped for the Ganon one.
I'm just waiting for them to release pre-orders because I that's the only problem I have right now is that like they release all these really good amiibo and it actually attracts people again, including scalpers, so it becomes hard to get them again. Because I feel like the
True.
only amiibo recently that hasn't had issues is Steve and Alex when they released, and I think part of that's just because Minecraft stuff is a dime a dozen, so nobody cares about the amiibo compared
Yeah.
to all the other ones.
Yeah, and it's much just
All right. Moving on to Metal Gear Solid: The Master Collection Volume 1. Trilogy pack of Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, and Metal Gear Solid 3: Snake Eater. Along with the games
But
that started
also
the
the
series, Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid 2: Solid Snake, and the NES versions of Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge, and plenty of bonus
man,
content.
the NES ones are so funny to be included
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah.
They
because
look hilarious.
Metal Gear fans are like, no, those don't matter.
Oh, but now they do again.
But I'm interested. Metal Gear got like the old ones cost so much. Like, and these are the GameCube ones, right?
PS2.
Yeah. Well, same thing, basically.
I'm honestly impressed Konami actually put like content and didn't lock it behind like a pachinko machine or something.
Yeah. um, this game is available October 24th. Also, all three games can be purchased individually from the eShop.
Right. So like that means the NES one though is exclusive to the bundle, right? That's the way I took it.
I guess. I'm not really sure.
The other two, Snake Eater and whatever, are like exclusive, but you can buy the three titles that people would actually buy individually. At least that's how it sounded when they phrased it. I don't know.
Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass Wave 5 was shown off, like we were expecting. Getting a new course called Squeaky Clean Sprint. It's like a bathroom course.
So
Also,
Which
kind of
will
looks like
also
it
be going to
belongs.
tour because they talked about this leaked course a few months back.
yeah,
It also looks like it belongs in the same house as Ribbon Road.
makes sense.
Not sure if y'all noticed that or not.
The lore of the House of Mario
The
Kart, the Mario Kart house.
Lord.
we gotta do a video on it before Matt Pat does.
More characters are also being added. PD Piranha, Wiggler, Kamek. I thought there was a fourth one. Never mind. Those three.
No, just 3.
Yeah,
They have 2 more
they have
slots
2 more slots.
for Wave 6 though.
If one's not Pauline, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm
When you
thinking.
talking about silver, pink, uh, Rosalina, I, I couldn't think of medals.
I've been thinking about that. Like, who would the last 2 be? And there's 3 I've kind of narrowed it down to.
The
I'm think.
subreddit has it narrowed down to Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and Pauline, I think.
Okay, that's basically mine,
Is
but
Diddy Kong not in the game?
not yet.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's basically mine, but the
Oh,
only
this.
difference, my only difference is that I would include Rob. He won the last 2 of my books. It'd be so sick.
I still think, and I just kind of want it because I want to see people get mad. It's kind of funny. I think there's a chance we have Peachette. Peachette and Pauline still have the correct voice lines they'd need.
but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
Mm.
out. Hear me out. If we make all of the Koopalings one emblem, we have a bunch of slots open up.
Awkwardly.
I don't care if it's awkward. It means that
I mean,
you know
you're
there's
right,
not
but like
a row of Koopalings.
that would
Dude,
push the. They could always just be like, "Ha, psych! We only put 6 slots now, but there's actually way more."
yeah.
Like
Um,
I've been seeing people bash on the babies for their inclusion in 8, and it's like, what about the row of Koopalings?
All of the Koopalings.
All of the Koopa, like you want to talk about diversity, and yet we got a you know over half dozen Koopalings um that nobody's playing.
Don't forget, they were in the base game of 8.
I
They
know
were
that's the
like half
problem.
the roster.
I know that's the problem. They said, actually, these are really easy to make in HD because we already have to make Bowser Jr. So we're just going to do the rest of them.
um, I wouldn't mind
Excited.
not as like one of the DLC characters, but sort of just like for fun. It'd be kind of cool to see like a paratrooper as a.
I mean, we already have Koopa Trooper, right? Am
Hmm.
I insane? So he could
But
just be a costume.
exactly, like that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like because he was in the GameCube, so it probably wouldn't be that hard. I don't think. And he's
I
probably in
mean,
tour.
he
So
exists in Odyssey, so it's not like he doesn't have a Switch version.
exactly, he's probably in tour, to my knowledge.
A lot of them are in Tor. I
So
would, I would like to see some of the amiibo costumes come from Tor.
yes.
Moving on, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope's The Last Spark Hunter, the newest paid DLC for Sparks of Hope, was shown off. It is available now. There's also a demo of the main
Yay.
game available now. So, cool.
Cool, thank you,
Mhm.
Ubisoft. What I've
War-
always wanted.
WarioWare Move It, the newest WarioWare game shown off. Motion controlled WarioWare. Up to 4 players can play locally. Over 200 micro games. Launching on November 3rd.
The second WarioWare game, like within 2 years, right? If not a year
No,
and a half.
The other Wario Land released a little while ago, but this is closer to how the DS did WarioWare. Like WarioWare on handhelds came out every few years, and then on the console you'd get one.
Mm-hmm.
So like
They're finally
Game-
treating the Switch like it's
GameCube had
both.
Micro Collection. We
Mhm.
had WarioWare Shake It. The Wii U had the one I can't remember.
The one with
Games
the
and
Franks.
Game and
Wario.
Wario.
The one with the Franks.
Yeah.
Oh
Which was
yeah, the
its WarioWare
Franks.
game.
Who can forget the Franks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um, and then we had WarioWare, the one I bought that I can't remember. Grant also bought it.
Yeah, the other Switch one.
So yeah, November 3rd for that one. Palia. This one was interesting, although it looked like very cheap. Charming free-to-play
Yeah,
adventure
this
sim, which is just like farming sim with life sim elements. That's also free-to-play and also online.
I think if we made this list, it would not have been this far down on the list.
Correct. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing about freaking
Probably not.
Just Dance. I would have put Just
Yeah,
Dance
definitely.
first before Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Also definitely not but beneath Mario Kart and Amiibo and Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, Arkham wouldn't be near the bottom of the list.
That's also true. This list is kind of whack.
Whoa, PS3 port.
Yay. So Arkham.
No, we're not there yet.
No, we're going to go ahead and skip to Arkham because we're
Nope,
already
we're not
bashing on
there
it.
yet.
We're already bashing on it. We're going to skip to Arkham.
No, we're not there yet. Stop.
Uh,
Grant's got a different list.
Detective Pikachu Returns.
Oh, because
This isn't updating.
Oh, I wasn't looking. I wasn't reading up that. I was reading up the thing that has all the descriptions.
I can't hit back because. Anyways, do Detective Pikachu. Woo, it's back, and he's
Woo.
still obsessed with coffee.
And it's still trash.
We did it better.
Yeah,
Look, the
cool.
only-
Detective
the
Pikachu
only,
Returns. Woo. October 6th. Who gives a shit? Somebody.
My headphones
Detective
just started
Pikachu
beeping at me.
stones.
The only like potential good
NPC
part
fans.
about Detective Pikachu is that the amiibo could potentially be restocked. But I already have the amiibo, so I don't care.
Yeah. Speaking of don't care, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Yay.
Another 2-part DLC, just like the
I
last
like
time they did this.
I like the tortoise at the end. I don't
Well, at least you had something
like
to say
there's
about it.
I mean they're realistically, right? This is just a way to bring up the other Pokemon that they are too lazy to put on the Switch or even in the game. Like they already they have Pokemon on the Switch that are not in this game. I don't understand.
Mhm.
Probably because they don't
Like I
care.
get their they really you know what it actually is? They're getting people to pay $16 a year for Pokemon Home.
Yeah, that too. So
Subscription.
yeah, part 1, the Teal Mask, has a planned release date of the fall this year, and part 2, the Indigo Disc, has a planned release date of winter of this year. You can pre-purchase now,
Yay.
of course. Batman Arkham Trilogy. The obviously acclaimed trilogy is coming to Switch in one complete package, although I'm pretty sure the physical version only is going to have the first game on a cart, and the second 2 games are going to be on download.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice meme.
Also,
Mhm.
And it's like
we
30
still
gigs.
don't have. Yeah.
Yes.
I love getting this ported in. They're like, no, we're not gonna port Origins, just the trilogy again.
Mhm.
They're like Suicide Squad failed. Put the Arkham series on Switch.
Go back to
But no,
Batman.
yeah, go back to that. Suicide Squad's not even out, but it's already failed.
Pikmin 1 and 2 are getting ported to the Switch as HD upscales. They are available now digitally. Physical copies that include both games on a cart will be available September 22nd. That's kind of far off.
It's because Pikmin 4 is, weeks away. They're not going to interrupt that
True.
because you'll have parents go, but I just bought you a Pikmin game. If they're going to, sacrifice the game, it's going to be the ports.
Facts.
They did change all of the branded items from
In
Pikmin 2.
2.
How do I
So like the
Pikmin without
Duracell battery. Exactly. So like the Duracell battery, the Stork pickles, or I don't know what the actual brand
Oh,
that is.
7-Up cap
Vlasic.
has been removed.
Yeah, that was changed to something with oranges on it. They did put a lot of
Orangicles.
effort, from what I've been. They did put a lot of effort into retheming the items. Wait, Alex,
But
what did you say?
why?
I said the 7-Up cap is gone.
Oh, rip. Wait, what is it
Because-
now?
I don't know what it is now, but I know people said it's gone.
Yeah, no, that's
And
gone.
that's
Like
the very first
every
treasure you
brand.
see, right? It's because they
Mhm.
didn't want to pay anybody anymore. That's why Pikmin 2 and the Wii took so long for the states to get out. For
They're
new
like,
play
do we want to
control.
release this game on time or do we want to release it with this stuff?
We released it with the stuff last time. It wasn't worth the effort, so we're not gonna do it this time. Just future proof it by making
Oh,
new
wait,
items.
I've got it. It says spicy ginger ale.
Yeah, no.
So
Oh.
Buffalo Rock,
Okay.
but not.
Here's what it looks like now.
Oh, someone already has all of the items?
Yeah, and here's what it was.
Yeah, no. Bro, that's so mid.
Premium quality. Although to me the text is so small, it looks like it says premium quantity. So
Man.
yeah, and now that
I
those are there, as soon as Pikmin 4 comes out, all mainline Pikmin games will be available on the same platform. It's kind
yeah,
of cool.
that's true. I'm
The
excited for that. Oh.
Pikmin Wiki is working hard to get all of the changes written down.
Mm-hmm. While we're on the
Alright,
topic
so
of Pikmin, Pikmin 3 had is getting restocked. With the new logo.
it's no longer Dr. Pepper.
Man,
Oh my
I
god.
wonder how much the like. Okay, 10 years into the future, is the original print of Pikmin 3 going to be more expensive on Switch?
Slightly.
Maybe, but not I don't think it's gonna be like significant.
I think for collectors, they'll be like, I want that one.
It might be like $5 or $10 more on average, but not crazy.
Yeah. But it's not. It's still Pikmin 3.
Yeah.
I think this might make copies of Pikmin 2 go up, though.
Glad I bought it when I did.
Yeah, but it's already a GameCube game, and if it's gonna go
Actually,
up,
you
it's
know what?
gonna go up.
Let's take a little detour to pricecharting.com and see what we've got for the Pikmin games since they've come out.
Our lovely little segment where we talk about the prices of games.
And how everything's
We are
bullshit.
collectors.
I mean, it looks like it actually has gone down a couple bucks. We really just don't have enough
Info
time
yet.
to say. For let's see, complete inbox.
After the physical version releases, that's when we'll check back on it, because that'll really show.
Yeah. Just Pikmin 2 for good
Here's
measure.
a fun
check
fact
what it
I
is.
found out, though. In Japan and Europe, the stringent container in Pikmin 2 is different than ours.
Hmm.
Which one is that?
So here's the old version. Here's the Europe one at that point.
So we got baking powder container, and they got corned beef.
Yeah. And here's the new baking powder.
Ah, unbranded,
Hmm.
registered trademark baking powder.
Queen's quality baking powder.
It's not that good. She's dead.
Damn.
Yeah, but it doesn't show. I wonder. Okay, so in the Switch port, it's only the baking powder. It is not the corned beef that Europe and Japan had.
Now, why did Europe and Japan get
Yeah.
corned beef and we got baking powder? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
It's really interesting that it's completely different containers. So the fact they went, let's make two different
Yeah, can we not handle
models.
corned beef? We eat spam over here.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. "26 treasures were changed in the Switch version. Oh, I've got another one. So we had deviled ham
Mm-hmm.
for drone supplies, and Europe had. It doesn't say what Japan had. Interesting. Uh, Europe had Haribo gummies.
Huh.
Hmm.
Or yeah.
Just
That's
like,
what
just
those
like,
are.
why? Can I just get in it? Can someone talk to me? Can someone pick up the phone and answer why?
And then they basically stayed with the Switch for American version again because it
Ew.
says tuna salad spread.
Ew.
I find it really interesting though that they're like, let's stick with the American version though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to make of it. I really don't understand why they put in the extra effort to change it. Like, I
Because
don't
they
know.
didn't
I'm
want to
gonna,
pay all
I'm
the
gonna.
licensing fees.
I guess that was it. Yeah.
But like, why didn't you do that for
Apple's dead.
the original remake or the Wii U remake? Like,
It wasn't
why
on
is
Wii
it
U, was it? It was just re-released. Wasn't?
It was re-released
there?
on
Was it
Wii.
The
re-released?
reports weren't there?
There
Maybe that's
weren't
what
Wii
I'm thinking.
ports. There were Wii. I don't think it went to Wii U.
Did it
What,
not?
Pikmin 1 and 2?
I
Wait.
don't.
Oh, was it through the Wii Virtual Console?
Yeah,
Maybe
it
or
was. I'm pretty sure you could
that's
play
what
it
I'm
like
thinking.
as like a Wii game icon.
The GameCube. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm thinking then.
Um, but yeah, speaking of continue on Pikmin, Pikmin 4 got a much more detailed look. Basically going around a house doing stuff. You can go out at night. There's a new kind of night
Ooh.
Pikmin. Um,
Ghost
Glow
Pikmin.
glow Pikmin. They're not ghost Pikmin. They're glow Pikmin. They look like ghost.
um, a
Why
demo
did you
is
say?
Just to annoy you.
No, I need to know why he was like, "Hey, they've made Pikmin. Hey, Pikmin canon. I've never played Hey Pikmin.
The
What is the
Sparkium. The
reference?"
Sparklium. Sparkium. The thing that they're collecting to uh power the ship and pay for like your currency in the game that you're
Yeah.
trading to all the other all your shipmates. That was introduced in Hey Pikmin.
no matter what you say, I'm not. Hey Pikmin will never be canon. All of the Pikmin games are available on Switch, as far as I'm concerned. I don't need it anymore,
It's,
unless it's Pikmin
I
5.
need amiibo support. I need amiibo support though.
What if they port Hey Pikmin though?
I don't know what you're talking about. Birds aren't real,
1984
and
meme.
neither is Hey Pikmin.
Hey Pikmin. Hey
What
Pikmin
is
has
this?
never exist.
Other M hour?
Titan. Wait, do the Titan meme where he's just listing things off that don't exist. Birds, not real. Hey Pikmin, not real. Switch shoe, not real.
Princess Peach is gonna get a new game that's all her own. That was definitely out of left
Of
field.
Untitled Peach game.
Yeah,
Yo, this is the thing I'm most excited for.
it was
Yeah,
just a
they didn't say much,
teaser, but it was shown. It's coming. It's
Oh,
apparently gonna
good.
come sometime next year, so we'll see where this goes. But yeah, Peach game. Also, or yeah, go ahead.
Like I'm just excited to see what that transformation at the end is.
yeah, I'm excited to see what they do because like, wasn't there one on the DS?
There was one
Yeah,
Super
on the
Princess
Super
DS.
Princess Peach.
Super.
It was not anywhere near this style.
Yeah, nah.
No, Super Princess Peach is a great puzzle game.
Isn't she going after the Vibe Scepter in that game?
She saves Mario in that game.
What game did they go after the Vibe Scepter in?
Also, that game. Also, that one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It ends with that monologue that we're not going to talk about.
Hmm.
Because it's cursed.
Also, Luigi's mentioned Dark Moon is coming. Or do you have something else about the Peach game?
Yeah, I was going to ask about the fact. What do y'all think about the fact she doesn't have her crown?
Wait, does she?
I can't
She
say I
does
even
not have her
considered
crown
that
in the-
fact. I don't really care. Doesn't make a difference to me. I mean,
I
like,
don't know. Most people think it's going to play some plot relevance.
it could,
It's stolen.
but
The fact this feels like it feels like Odyssey's first trailer.
Which is completely out of left field.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
where its first teaser was like, "Hey, we're making a new Mario game. Here's a little bit of gameplay," and Mario throws his cap at the end, but we don't see Cappy for that whole trailer.
Oh.
It isn't
Really?
till the first real trailer we see Cappy.
And yeah, they managed to hide that for months.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi's mentioned Dark Moon is getting a port to Switch. Definitely didn't expect this, but
Yeah,
it is
no, that's
This was
happening.
cool.
shocking. But
Sometime
also,
next year.
why not the first game?
Can we get Luigi's Mansion 1 first though? Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Why
No,
not
because
the
that got
best
ported to the
Luigi's
3DS.
Nope. Why not the best Luigi's Mansion game?
Because it got ported to the 3DS.
Luigi's
At
Mansion
least it's
3DS port to Switch. Don't port the original one. Port the 3DS version.
With the 3DS one with more content.
Yes.
Upscaled 3DS
Dude.
version.
Giga Chan.
This would be
Wait,
like,
what's the
like GTA Trilogy. Like, let's not port the original ones. Let's port the mobile phone versions.
That's what they did for Final Fantasy as well. Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, let's just do it as
Oh,
stupid. Let's do
yeah.
something stupid with it. Just to make sure it's
Let's
not
just-
the clear, definitive version.
I mean, technically, that is the definitive edition because it has more content.
No, there's changes in the first Luigi's Mansion game on the 3DS.
Yeah, it has amiibo support.
It also has what's his name, but
Okay,
It
then
also has
let's
a
make
really
let's
stupidly
downscale the
hard,
3DS one.
completion.
Then it
Game Boy.
definitely can't be the definitive one.
Game
It's
Boy
got
version ported to Switch.
Luigi's Mansion, but it's just Game Boy Horror. You can't do anything else except
every
open the Game Boy
every
Horror
so
and close it.
often, every so often, you'll see Luigi, the animation of Luigi's glove picking up the Game Boy Horror, and you'll see where he is in relation to the rest of the game, but you can't actually play.
Ugh. So yeah, that's coming sometime next year.
Right. They added the strobe bulb in the 3DS port of Luigi's Mansion, which
Also,
kind of
Luigi.
yes, but the strobe bulb kind of broke the game.
That's because it stuns everything, right? Like properly.
Yes. Like it's really strong, and I don't know. But no, I would love to see the first one ported. I hope the second one does well, so they're like, let's bring over the first.
Yeah, that would be cool. Then we could have two
Also, at
series
least
that
the
are
second
fully available on one platform.
fully available. At least this will give some of the Luigi Mansion puzzles. You know, they might actually be actual doable. The stupid snowball one is still aggravating.
Facts.
I've never actually finished Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon
Me neither.
because it's it's such a pain to play on 3DS.
Well, also, if you fail to get one of the the pickup pieces, it's like, oh boy, I gotta play the 40-minute level again.
That's the actual issue. It was a level-based game, but the levels were longer than it would take me to finish an entire floor in the original. Especially in 3DS, like I'm not playing that in my house. I'm playing that on the go. I want a 40-minute level to contend with.
Super Mario RPG remake. There it is.
Let's go, baby.
Go.
This is the actual real excitement.
Oh,
Let's be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I'm very glad to see in the trailer. So this was a secret thing in the original version. You get Peach and she's like, "Hey, the ambassador or whatever is we should go back to the Mushroom Kingdom. The ambassador's waiting." And you can tell her no. So Mallow comes out and he's like, "We need to go back to the Mushroom Kingdom." But you can tell him no. Then you get Geno and then you get Bowser.
Hmm.
And
If
Bowser's
you keep
like,
telling him no.
no, and then Bowser's like, I'm the only one that's ever kidnapped Princess Peach.
But you can see that scene in the trailer.
That's great. Yeah, dude.
So yeah, coming November 17th, full remade graphics and everything. Game coming to Switch. Super
Also
awesome to
the
see.
same day Tactica releases.
Dude, it looks great though.
Yeah, very excited for that.
It's not HD 2D. Now here's which is fine. This looks really pretty. I'm getting used to the weird proportion sizes.
Yeah, but they're accurate to the game.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the big question though. Give me one sec.
Honestly, I think I kind of prefer this art style
This
to
also,
the HD 2D,
yeah,
at least for
same.
Mario.
Well,
'Cause this
specifically
isn't-
for Mario RPG, because Mario RPG is one of those SNES
Wasn't
games that had a
really-
really weird look, using a lot of like that weird tech that they build into the cartridges. So like, if this
Yeah.
was like Earthbound
Do
or
we-
something,
Yeah,
then
where
I
it's
would
like-
say like I definitely would want an HD 2D look because it's
Prefer
pixelated. But
Yeah,
like
I agree.
that game wasn't really pixelated in the first place. It was more like
No,
Donkey Kong
Mar-
Country
It was-
looking,
It was
like that
It is
where it's-
more like
yeah, where
3D
it's got like a
pre-rendered.
yeah.
So do we think Coolx will be back as the secret boss?
I'm hoping to do Sephiroth. Honestly.
No. It's a remake of I'm sorry. It's
Final
a
Fantasy.
yeah. It's a remake of Super Mario RPG. It needs to have Coolx.
I mean, I'm good with Coolx, but imagine.
What, Sephiroth?
Yeah.
So that's the big question. Coolx, Link, and Samus. Do we think they'll be back?
I'm sure they
I mean,
will.
they've already mentioned other I mean, notably lesser characters. So I think it's going to be, very, very
I
close to faithful.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
hoping it's just a remake. Like everything's there, but literally the biggest difference is graphic style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um,
They can add things, just don't remove things.
agreed. At least I hope that's what they do. Yeah, but again, that is super awesome to see coming November 17th. And lastly, but definitely not least, new 2D Mario, Super Mario Bros. Wonder was shown off. It looks really
Is
weird,
I'm excited for it.
but
Dude, it looks
I'm
great.
sure it'll be good. Yeah, it just looks weird. I
Mhm.
don't like the talking flowers. I'm not sure what's up with the talking flower. Like the heavy emphasis on the talking flowers, but
Yeah.
Was
like
you
Mhm.
you got the ones that go roll, 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 and then you got the other ones that are like, hello, hey, oh that
and
Goomba
you got the
looks
ones
so
that go like
serene.
192.16.
I am
Daisy's
inside your
finally
walls.
playable in another
Dude,
Mario
There's
2D game
so
besides Mario Run.
there's so many um like
You can
characters
be an
playable
elephant,
too.
Mario
Then
Melephant.
then you have the
That was a power
scary
up though.
internet thing, the
What?
elephant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think
People are already like, we should get an amiibo of that. I'm like, Mario has so many amiibo though. Let's get some other characters up in here.
yeah, no,
yeah,
I
like
saw
Elephant
Cameron's
Mario.
tweet. I saw
No,
Cameron's tweet. I saw Cameron's
Exactly.
tweet about that, and he listed like every Mario amiibo. And then
I
someone
forgot
said,
the cat Mario.
"Yeah," and then someone said, "But none of those are Elephant Mario." So,
So
Yeah, you don't get. You're not
Um,
listening.
so somebody was like, I think we'll get the whole all the characters. They're going to get new amiibo. And I'm like, Nintendo hasn't done a release that big
Actually,
in years. Correct.
um,
But it's like,
dude,
dude, we saw. I mean, 4 playable Yoshis. That's
dude,
exciting.
rideable teammates. I that sounds wrong,
oh, my
but
power. You said that, and my power flickered. I'm not joking. That's why I went. That's why I made that noise. It wasn't because of what you said. It was because my power flickered, and luckily my PC did not shut off. Hope or my
Oh my
Wi-Fi.
gosh.
But yeah, so we might be a little
We had to
unstable
reset
here.
the show.
Uh, well, as long as y'all
but
don't
dude, no,
freeze, I'm ready to pause. If I need to.
uh, being able to ride Yoshi though, that is so sick. Like being able to ride the teammates.
Hey, was that in the trailer? And I just completely missed it with
I
the
think
rest of the insanity that was going on.
I think so because it's Mario and Yoshi together, and then Mario hops onto Yoshi, and both of them are being played. You can see it like the icons at
Sounds
the top
hot.
left. I think the elephant Mario is gonna be like the elephant power up is exclusive to Mario. Like that's my guess on it.
see,
No,
I would say yes if it was anybody but Mario. Mario's supposed to be the jack of all trades, and then everybody else gets special things.
True.
Um,
I'm
let's see.
watching the trailer right now
Let
just
me
to
let me
see.
read this because there's a lot of
Dude,
stuff in here.
the animation in it though is so good.
Dude, I love the
There's
like cartoonish style. Like
It's I don't. It feels like if New Super Mario Brothers was in Uncanny Valley.
you
mm,
think?
To me, yeah.
there is a lot going on.
It's I hate that it brings like that term brings negative connotation because I don't really think it looks bad. Like it doesn't make me uncomfortable like normally Uncanny Valley stuff does. But if there was an Uncanny Valley for New Super Mario Brothers, I feel like this would be it. It's like almost that, but not. I don't
It
know. It's
is
weird.
almost New Super Mario, but everybody's turned like not 90 degrees, but like 45 degrees. So they look out
Off.
instead of looking dead on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Let me read this.
It's
So
so animated in comparison though.
when you touch a wonder flower in the game, the wonders of the world unlike unlock. Pipes become alive, hordes of enemies may appear, characters might change their looks, for example, transforming the gameplay in unpredictable ways. Excitement and different surprises await in each course. Super Mario Bros. Wonder features Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, and Yoshi as playable characters, in addition to familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, and Toad. Plus, Super Mario Bros. Wonder sees the debut of Mario's newest power-up, which allows him to transform into Elephant Mario. What other wonders could this game contain? More details will be shared at a later time. Again, this game is launching on October 20th, which
My birthday,
is
bro.
also the same day as Spider-Man 2.
I know, dude. It's hype.
I hope. So we know Toads are back. I kind of hope Toadette's playable, but that's just me being biased.
You're right. You do get to ride other people if they're playing Yoshi.
The
Huh?
only thing someone pointed someone pointed out that when they're bumping or where they would be normally bumping into each other, they don't. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm worried that they got rid of PvP in my Mario games.
Yeah, I do. I would enjoy that if PvP stayed, because I really do enjoy doing
So,
that.
like,
That's
getting
why
to
you
throw
play 4-player Mario games.
Exactly.
You kill
That's so true.
everybody,
Yeah,
and
but
then you run through the level for a while till you die, and everybody's like, "Why did you
Dude,
kill
what-
me, you idiot?"
Yeah, nobody
I
ever
mean,
finishes the
it'll.
actual level.
yeah, nah.
It's like,
But
oh,
I'd
we
have
burned
won if you.
all of our stuff.
We burned all our lives.
okay with them getting rid of the pushing, but I hope they keep throwing like other people.
I mean, as long as there's writing, I'm down. You know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop on
Yoshi player, you can just be like, "All right, come on, jump down.
that.
I'm taking you with me."
um, and yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct. So originally I was thinking maybe we'd have the finishing topic be talking about what our favorite stuff is, but that's kind of stupid. So instead of doing a finishing topic, let's just talk about it now while it's all in the brain. Um, what's the rating? What's your favorite thing? Let's hear it.
Okay, so ratings, it's perfect. It's a 10 out of 10.
Uh, I also say it's a 10 out of 10. There's so much going on in this direct and so many like bigger title. I know some of them are ports, whatever, but like considering how quiet Nintendo's been, it's nice to see.
Everyone, except Nintendo. They're releasing a new console. Nintendo, we're still
There's a
not.
Princess Peach game actually that we haven't even really shown anything on.
Um, I would have to say 9.5 because I didn't see any Kirby, so kind of mid.
Kind of bit.
Kirby just got a game. Cooper, mid. They didn't wash. It says employees must wash hands. They didn't wash my
Wash my
hands.
hands.
5 out of 5.
Nah, in all seriousness though, yeah, it's definitely a 10. It was really good.
Well, yeah, like I could list things I'm like, oh, it wasn't there, but like, when's the last time it was just announcement after announcement after announcement?
Exactly.
All right, Grant, what's the score?
So like I want to give it a 10 out of 10. And I said that initially, but that was just because of hype. Now that I've had some time to calm down a little bit, uh, like it's somewhere between a 9 and a 10 for me. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 because, like, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, I need to see more about that game before I'm like really sold on it. Like when we get closer to release, like I feel like what I saw now was just like a couple new things, but mostly the same rigmarole. And
Hmm.
that might not be the case. I'm not really saying that it is,
There-
but that's what I felt out of it.
there-
I'm sure it's going to be good regardless, but like,
It's a Mario game.
and
The
also
baseline is
I'm
it's
pretty sure it's
good.
pretty hard to. It's going to be pretty hard to take 2D Mario and make something that's a real like, wow innovation because it's 2D Mario. Um, but
Just because there's new power ups doesn't mean like, it's mind blowing.
yeah, um, and like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, why? Cool, but why? Like
Because
especially
ports are
since why
cheap.
aren't you porting one at the same time? You've already ported it once, and you're porting it as a 3DS. You're porting the 3DS game, so like you can easily port this one. It feels like kind of just like cool, like filler, but like that's really just nitpicking because it's still cool. And like obviously Pikmin 4 details, Pikmin 1 and 2 ports, that's cool. New WarioWare, obviously Super Mario RPG, that's crazy. Um but a Nintendo Direct, I don't know. I feel like I don't really know what it is, but there was nothing to me that was like a wombo combo of and maybe that's my fault because I was really hoping to hear something Metroid related. I wasn't expecting to get a release of another game, but at least like we talked about last week. I would really just like it's a going well something. Um
Painful.
but yeah,
Just
like
say the line.
that sounds pretty
It's
negative.
going well.
That sounded like a pretty negative take, but again, like it's above a 9. I don't know if I'd call it a 10 out of 10 perfect for me, but it was fantastic. I was super excited. I still am. I'm really looking forward to Super Mario RPG, and it sucks that it doesn't come out to November because now I want to play it like right now, and I have the card of it, and I've already played it once, but now I want to play it again, and I don't want to play it again because then I'm not going to care when it comes out in November. So I just gotta suffer.
Feel that. Feel that. Done that before. It's like I want to play it. I'll play the old one. I don't want to play it again. I just played it.
Yeah.
November's so far. I mean, it's not, but
Um. But yeah, so obviously, if you couldn't tell from that, my favorite thing was definitely Super Mario RPG remake. I
It is exciting.
um very very thrilled for that. What about y'all? What's the number one?
Um, either so new announcements wise, either Wonder or uh RPG. Also excited for the Princess Peach game, but we don't know anything about it, so it's hard to be like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, Super Mario RPG remake was just one of those things that was becoming like Half-Life 3 levels of like, just do it already. So that's why I for sure. Alex, what about you?
it is RPG. I really want to see stuff from Peach, but we won't for a while. So RPG is like the biggest one, this one on here. Like there's other games I'm really excited for, like Persona 5, but we've seen that before. And then Wonder looks good. I'll probably pick up Dark Moon,
Uh,
but like RPG's the biggest thing. I guess we didn't know about WarioWare Move It, but I don't know if I'll pick up another WarioWare at launch. Maybe.
I definitely didn't pick up the first one at launch that was on Switch. Um, and also not to forget Vampire Survivors. Yeah, like spent so much time at the end of this. I forgot that was all about. That was there too. Cooper, what about you? Favorite thing?
Everything in the direct.
Yeah.
Um, dang, that is a really good question.
Okay, I have
I
sound
would,
again. I think
I'd have to say for first party, I think Mario RPG for sure, and then for third party, I'd have to pick Dragon Quest because it looks interesting.
it does look good.
Um,
Like I'm very excited to see what they do with it.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Oh yeah.
And with that, on to the actual show. So starting off, some more opening stuff. EA Sports and EA Games have split into two different organizations now. So that way it's a little more easy to tell exactly who's getting sued about what. um. So yeah, EA Sports and EA Games, because EA Sports, while they're making games, they're not. I don't know. EA Sports could also be EA Games.
EA Games.
Microsoft claims
Yeah.
it is. Oh, we've got a lot of Microsoft stuff. This will be great. Microsoft claims it has, quote, lost the console wars, which is totally not a ploy to make themselves look bad so they can secretly build up their stuff even more for cloud gaming and push Sony out of the market whenever cloud gaming becomes mainstream. Totally. That couldn't be. They're definitely not doing that, right?
I hope it never becomes mainstream.
I mean, yeah, like we
Back me
hope,
up here, guys.
but
Microsoft
Yeah,
really
they're
wants
working
it
on it.
to. We've seen what Microsoft wants the industry to be. We saw it back in 2013.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they got told that's stupid.
Yeah, but they're still trying, just slower.
Phil Spencer promises under oath not to remove Call of Duty on PlayStation. Now, I simply love that the head of Xbox had to say in court that
No,
I will not remove Call of Duty from PlayStation.
but read the actual comment. That's the article that came out. But read his actual.
My
thing.
commitment is, and my testimony is, that we will continue to ship future versions of Call of Duty on Sony's PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
That's a way different
That's
statement than what's
two different
being
statements.
reported.
We will
Because what if
continue
he
to
leaves Microsoft? Then
Well,
they don't have to.
so my
because it
question
was
is, did he say? Did he literally
his
say that
Oh,
under
it's not
oath?
even that.
line. That line he did.
Yeah. So I mean,
But
if he
But he
lies
that
about,
said
means
it
he
like
only-
that.
No, but the thing is, here's the important part. By oath, he only has to support the PS5. He does not have to support any other Sony platform.
But also about him.
true. Yeah.
So when it gets to the PS6 or he leaves Microsoft, they don't have to follow it.
Mhm.
Because it wasn't Microsoft won't remove it, it's I won't remove it.
Yeah, and also it doesn't say on Sony's gaming platforms.
Yeah.
Specifically the PS5. That's that's a little workaround, I feel like.
Yeah. They I think they have until July 8th or something to get a ruling from the judge that's talking about that's overseeing this case. But yeah, just a reminder that PlayStation's not or PlayStation and Microsoft are both the bad guys. Just remember that. Microsoft expects the next generation of consoles to come out in 2028.
That's too soon.
What?
Like, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's too soon.
You think that's too soon?
Yeah. They
Why?
might do it, but like, okay, I actually have a why. We have just now, like within the last year, started getting just PS5 and Xbox Series X games. Like
They're fully
actual
exclusive.
games for those platforms.
Mm.
So that's 5 years.
Yeah, but I mean, versions of games on the PS4 and Xbox One came out on the 360 and PS3 for a little while, and that didn't really change the timeline all that much. Also,
I
this
guess
is
so.
this is
I just
this is
can't-
5 years out, so nobody knows.
I
Who
just
said that?
can't see
Who said 2028?
him. But I cannot see people being ready for a new console by then. I don't think. I feel like people have felt like we'd exceeded everything we could do with the PS4 and Xbox One, and I don't know if 5 years will be enough to feel like we've done that all with um the new ones, current gen. Because, well, let me give this example. People feel like we've exceeded the Switch, but Nintendo obviously just disagrees.
Well,
we're gonna say that.
Some people, but
It's gonna be interesting watching what they do next year because we know what they're doing through basically at the end of the year. So next year is really the defining factor because there's
that's what people have said every year for the
I
past since
I
the
know,
first year of the Switch ended.
but there's not been like you would expect more than a Princess Peach game to be announced as a coming soon title.
Nope, I expect that in September.
You expect Peach to release in September?
No, I expect announcements for next year in September.
That's okay. That's actually fair.
Because that's how they play.
So people have said that about the Switch, like talking about the seeing what they'll do next year because the Switch is the new Switch is supposed to come out or whatever. But this is the only time, and we've had this discussion a couple times this year. Like now is the first time that those comments have really actually kind of meant something. Because only now have we kind of gotten to that barrier or that, standard timeline end. So like now I'm more willing to listen to that argument because it's plausible and
2025 new console.
Yeah, I think next year's probably it.
I'm
That doesn't really redefine the console life cycle though.
That's 9 years. No, it's not. That's 8 years.
I mean it doesn't redefine the console life cycle in terms of Sony and Microsoft, but it does for Nintendo because Nintendo usually always has the shortest life cycles.
That's true.
But still, they did say that halfway comment. So 2027, new console.
2017. Oh yeah, we're going back in time.
2027. If we're staying in the Switch life for 2027, please new one. Please. Just a stronger dock.
Just let me play in 4K. Like really, I just want some 4K games. Is it that hard to ask? I don't really want much else. I think the Switch should continue as it is, except for the fact that I want things in 4K. Damn it! I don't know.
Would you take 60 FPS though, or 4K?
Both.
Both? That Microsoft and Sony aren't even doing that.
Yeah, they are. Just not with ray tracing. I don't want ray trace. I don't need ray trace. Like, don't make it nuts. I would even be okay with 1440p upscaled to 4K, if at 60. It's really not that
60.
hard
that's fine.
to make
We
better
just
looking
need a stronger
graphics.
dock.
Just not 720. And like, I want a console that can consistently run everything at 1080. Just because the Switch can do 1080, most games don't run at 1080. Just they can't anymore.
First party games.
Yeah, like I just want consistent.
Most of the first party games still run it, but then you've got the first party exclusive that's the worst.
And also the screen on there is 720p. It's 2023. It's not that difficult to
We're
put
not
a 1080p
getting a better
screen on the Switch. It's really not that hard. And I'm sure it's because Nintendo loves selling hardware at a profit, which Sony and Microsoft typically don't do. But anyway, rant over. Speaking of more Xbox junk, the Xbox Series X and Game Pass is increasing its price on August 1st. The Series X is not going up in America, but Game Pass is. So the Series X is increasing in price to £479 in the United Kingdom, €549 in Europe, 649 Canadian in Canada, obviously, and 799 Australian dollars in Australia. Damn.
I loved didgeridoos.
700 and I know it's not equivalent to normal dollars, so tracks
Like
makes
that's
sense.
still.
But still, it sounds like. Could you imagine paying $800 for a video game console?
Oh,
Oh my lord.
That's what they've already
like-
tried to charge.
I mean, and think about this, right? Like, just because it doesn't ratio, um, for us, Australia is gonna feel that. Like, you want to talk about losing a market share? Sony and Nintendo are about to win over people that don't already have an Xbox and are like deciding on it.
Yeah. Well, I looked at the conversion rate right now, so it would be only about a $30 to $40 increase. $7.99
That's still a
Australian
lot.
dollars is 533 and 78.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to bring up numbers on the podcast. Average Australia.
Nothing like the All Night Gamers podcast to do a deep dive on the Australian socioeconomic climate.
Okay, so the national minimum wage in Australia is 23.8 or 21.38 per hour, or 812.60 a week. For a 38-hour work week. Bruh.
I'm too far gone to
I
start doing
guess
this kind of math, bro. 15 minus 5 is
Yeah,
12.
Cameron. Cameron.
Okay, but
We're
okay,
not a
okay.
math podcast.
No, but okay. I don't know if that's from 2009 apparently, or I don't. Whatever. The point is, that says as of last year. The point is, that's a week of pay for Australia on minimum wage. So I guess that's not terrible. Honestly better than I thought it would be.
Also, Game
So you
Pass
can
is
buy
increasing by
your console.
$1, and Ultimate Game Pass is increasing by $2.
But not for PC. Just
But
for the
not for
people who
PC.
have to pay Microsoft
Just for the stupid
online.
people. Or let me rephrase that. For the people that Microsoft knows will pay more.
Because they don't buy games.
Because they know
They're
PC
like,
players are like, I
wait.
will wait once a year for the Steam Summer Sale and never buy anything else.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
But like, dude, this money that all this extra money they're about to be getting isn't going to go to the devs to make up for the fact that they're not making money once their game's on Game Pass. So I don't know. This extra money is going because Microsoft's not developing games.
Court fees.
The court fees.
All right. So with that, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we talk about what games we've been playing and what we've been doing and stuff. Cooper, why don't you go ahead?
Alrighty. Let's see. So I booted up Animal Crossing on the Switch for the first time in like, what did my villagers say? Like, hang on. They
A long
said
time.
2 years and 5 months.
Dang.
So quite a while.
Goober hasn't played since before the 1 year anniversary.
The last time I remember Cooper playing was when he left like 1,000 turnips on my property and didn't even sell them. They all rotted. He bought like literally 1,000 turnips and filled my house with turnips and my land with turnips, and then they all rotted.
Oh,
Classic.
uh, what is that? It?
oh no. I've been playing a good bit. I've been playing. I tried out Coin Game recently on Steam.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing you play that. Keep getting the notifications.
Hmm it's pretty good. I wouldn't recommend doing the achievements. Like I'm doing the achievements because I already done like most of them all but one. But it is pretty all right. I think once the guy, because it's a solo indie dev, I think once he adds multiplayer, it'll be a really good game. And then, what else have I really been doing? Um, that's mainly it. I haven't really been. I've been working recently.
How's the how's the chicken frying
Dollars.
shift?
Dude, it's fun actually. Right now, I'm just like loading boxes and stuff.
Hey, I did that on my PI.
I did manual labor at my professional internship. Um, cool. Let's see.
But yeah.
I'll go. I'm a golf bitch. I've
Oh,
gone
for
I
to a
real.
saw
driving
your
range for today and yesterday. I've gone. Yeah, like I need to be more active, and
Well, me too.
I also really like
Especially
sports.
having a desk job.
Yeah, like I need to be more active, and I really like sports, but I suck at most sports. But golf is a sport that people that are shitty at sports can play. Uh,
That's what it's designed for.
yeah,
Mm.
I can hit ball far, or well, I can hit ball far. Is working on that.
I can hit ball in right direction.
It took me. I went to the range yesterday. It took me until about ball 60 to actually get consistent hits, where I didn't whiff or it dribbled off the stand or something. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
but yeah, I found this place is like a dedicated driving range. There's no golf course. It's not a part of a club or anything. You just like pull up. There's an automated ball dispenser. It's like $14 for 100 balls. You just pull up. They've got covered sections and open sections depending on what you want. A bunch of my coworkers play golf, so trying to get into like that's like half social, half
Office
sport thing.
politics.
Yeah. Well, like I'm not really doing it for any. I'm not playing it with anybody that has any power to get me things. It's just all my coworkers that I enjoy hanging out with outside of work. They play golf sometimes, so I'm trying to get into that. Like
That can still be office politics. You never know
eventually.
when you need
Well, you know
a
the real
reference for something
the
better.
the long term goal is so that when I have a chance to go play golf with a higher up, I can go
You know
play.
how to play.
I can say yes and
You
go play ball. Go play ball. Yeah, like
you
but
don't look like Matt Pat playing for the first time ever at a professional golf tour.
yeah. Um. So been doing that. Got a lot better today than I was yesterday. Really just gonna kind of try to keep playing. I finally cleaned out all my granddad's old bag of clubs and stuff and playing that. It's been pretty fun. Um,
Mm.
golf clubs are expensive. I was like, man, maybe I should like get a couple because like I don't have a full set of clubs and they're all mismatched and stuff. So I was just looking for looking sake. I'm not gonna spend any actual money until I can show myself that I
Good.
can play this game for a consistent amount of time, like 6 months maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to buy it all and then be like, oh, actually, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, so just using what
Um,
I got for now, and it seems to be working. We'll see how much I stick with it. I like the driving range. We'll try to play an actual game of golf soon. Um, doing that. I got a Satisfy grip in for my big Switch. I've had one for my Switch Lite for a while, a couple years, and I really like it. I basically always use it on my Switch Lite because you can't dock it, so why would I ever take it off? But I got one from a main Switch so that way I can play handheld super comfortably for longer play sessions and actually take really good advantage of the OLED screen. Um, and man, I have already played a lot more handheld since I've got this thing in. I have played no Tears of the Kingdom in the past week.
Where do you go?
I played more Resident Evil 4. I played a bunch more of Metroid Prime Remastered because I need to finish that game. I don't need to let that shit rot. I need to finish that game.
I saw you playing that.
Yeah. Man, I forgot how good that game looks so good on the OLED screen.
It is such a good game. I am so bad at it though.
So I finally got the Varia suit back. So obviously I'm not very far, but I did play more of it. To make myself feel more comfortable about playing in handheld mode, not breaking my Joy-Con, I made sure to put my crappy wired only Joy-Con or handheld only Joy-Con with the D-pad on there. One, so I can have a D-pad in handheld mode, and two, because this thing was like $11 and I could get another one if it breaks. I finally beat Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Finally went and finished up that. Played a little bit of Stardew Valley. Played. I updated my Analog Pocket firmware. Dusted that off. Played a little bit on there. And started Final Fantasy VI on the SNES last night. I was feeling a little weird. That's probably going to go absolutely nowhere, but I did do that. I was just like, you know what? I'm putting it in the NT, the Super NT on the TV downstairs, and we're gonna start this.
Which Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy
Six.
6/3.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 3 over here, but actually Final Fantasy 6. So yeah, kind of all over the place. Back to my usual shit of playing 7 things at once. But I did beat something, so there's something to say about that.
Nice, true.
Got pre-orders for Super Mario RPG Remake, all the new amiibo, the Zelda amiibo, Skyward Sword Link. I have not pre-ordered him yet. No, yes I have. He's available. I did get that, and the Bokoblin.
He was available, and you got him. Yeah.
Skyward Sword Link, Bokoblin. Also pre-ordered Pikmin 1 and 2 physical copy. And that's it. Yeah. Alex.
Yeah, okay. So what did I actually play? Hold on. Karen's laughing. That's so mean. I know what I bought. I don't remember what I played. I went with Cameron and I went to Cast Connections, which is a cast member exclusive store. I bought a pen that's cast member exclusive. I bought a water bottle that's cast member exclusive. And I bought a 50th mug.
He also got me a 50th mug and a cast exclusive pin and a cast exclusive lanyard.
Nice.
Very cool.
I bought the Coma 2, which is some horror game, for like $2.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah. And After Image, which is I think it's a Metroidvania. I don't know. It's really pretty from the picture for a couple bucks as well. You start selling me games for a couple bucks, I'll buy. And I downloaded the big advertised PlayStation game for PlayStation Plus, Humanity, which is a game where you play as a Shiba and people follow you like lemmings.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought, and then I bought Grace Ada's Ace Attorney because it's on sale on Switch, even though I already had it physically.
Mhm.
But I'm moving with Cameron soon, and I'm gonna make him play it.
Cameron, you've
Put
never
my
played any
copies
Ace
back
Attorney?
home. Right.
I don't think so.
I
Oh
own
I think
man.
I've started.
I own all the Ace Attorney on Switch and
I haven't played any of them.
3DS and a DS copy. I was working my way through the only Ace Attorney game I haven't played, which is at this point, which is the second Miles Edgeworth game,
Mm.
because I bought a repo card because it was never released here. Yay!
Mhm.
I played I played Metroid 2 until I got pissed off.
Well, at least you're at least you're honest.
Um, Ghost Trick finally installed, which releases this Friday.
Heck yeah.
So I can't play it yet, but it is installed on my Switch, which is good because I'm off Saturday, so I can play it.
Awesome.
Even though everybody keeps trying to make plans with me.
Yeah, but I should have plans with you.
No, everybody keeps trying to make plans. Stop. Alex wants to play game.
No, but
Everybody. But what about we do something?
okay, but you actually do have to like join me so I can show you the paths.
What is this? Let's do stuff.
You're just such
Well, I
a
mean, play
guy, dude.
games.
You're just him. You're freaking Hemi Neutron over here.
No, I'm not, but that's what people have told me. I was told that recently. They're like, you always have plans. What? No.
That was, if it makes you feel better, that's also how everyone treated me when I was working at Primo. Because it's like, Cameron's always off doing his own thing. I'm like, am I though? It doesn't feel like it. I feel like nobody just asked. Everyone just assumes I already have plans.
I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes I get just be like, hey, come do stuff with us. And then 3 other people ask me, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a people person. I am somewhat.
I just want to stay inside and play video games. Don't talk to me. I understand that. Yeah.
No, me never.
Yeah. I'm the same way a lot of the time. I usually like I've gotten more confident in my ability to sometimes just be like no to things because I know I just don't want to. Like I love you, bro, but I don't want to.
Like
I want to stay
let
inside,
me
play
have
video
a
games, and
night
not talk
to
to
relax.
me. Yeah.
I just want to relax my brain. I don't want to have to think.
And
I
by
don't want to have to be like,
yeah.
by relax I mean play games. But I don't want to have to think about am I saying something stupid that's going to get back to my manager.
I played
By relax, I mean play Metroid 2
Lost.
until I get pissed off.
That's right. I played Lost Words Beyond the Page, which is a little bit, which is a relaxing game, but I don't know. I need something in between. I don't know what I'm looking for, but there's something my mind is like, this is what I want to play.
Something that's
And I
engaging
know
but
y'all
not
have had,
frustrating, or like
yeah,
incredibly involved, lightly engaging.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm like that a lot.
Um,
I think that's actually why I've been playing 7 things at once because I'm like I want something that's like RPG action horror adventure so I'm playing all of those games and none of them are going to get anything done in them now.
none of them scratch the itch that
Yeah.
I'm trying to scratch.
Yeah, why do you think I plugged in
I'll
Final
just try 'em
Fantasy
all
6
at
on the
once.
SNES? Like, come on, baby, this is it. Final Fantasy 6.
Um,
I don't even like
but
Final
then,
Fantasy.
yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, I went and hung out with some friends really late last night after work. At one point, I got handed like you know, the like half bottles that's like a weird shape of. It was like a box. That was the shape of this tequila bottle.
Oh, Jose Cuervo.
I was told to take it home. Maybe. I didn't take it home though, because they were like, take it home. And then she was like, no, drink it. So I was gonna get a cup and she's like, you don't need a cup. Then I chugged
God.
it. Do you know what happens when you chug tequila? There
Hey,
wasn't a lot in there.
wait, you chug tequila?
Yeah,
Did you spit it up
yeah.
instantly?
I coughed. I was like,
Yeah, tequila's freaking battery acid, dude. Tequila's like the stuff that everybody writes songs about.
Tequila.
Those songs about like eighth
I'd
shot
never
of
had
Jose
tequila
Cuervo, and I forgot how many shots I took. So we're gonna start again. There's that song. There's the tequila makes her makes her clothes fall off. There's that one. There's
I didn't drink enough for it to actually do anything to me, I don't think. Because
probably
I actually
not.
had
Yeah, if you
food.
just
But like,
no, you gotta drink a lot of
I
tequila.
did.
But tequila is that stuff.
No, it wasn't a lot.
It's a lot of tequila, but a lot of tequila is not that much liquor compared to other liquors.
No, but it burned,
Oh
which I
yeah,
thought was funny because I had more Fireball than I had tequila, and I don't think it burned as bad.
Fireball's a really easy liquor to drink. Honestly, I mean, like it burns because it's cinnamon whiskey, but it doesn't really burn as bad because it's liquor. But tequila, yeah, that stuff makes bad decision looks incredible. That's what tequila does. More so than any other alcohol. I can't believe you actually took a sip of tequila. That's crazy.
Man, that is
Was not
absolutely
expecting that
insane
on.
to me.
Yeah, was not expecting that on Collector's Corner. That's funny.
I
What's
do
the stuff?
things
Tequila?
here.
This is horrible.
I feel
Here,
bad.
Alex, you want this? Yeah.
Sure.
Get cup. No, don't need a cup. Okay, open.
Yeah, don't need a cup
Yeah.
because you're not going to take more than one sip of this. Unless you
I
got.
drank what was in the bottle, and then I coughed like a maniac. I was like,
I had to follow this up. That's not fair.
I mean, just go buy more tequila if you want to see it again. Buy a bottle of tequila and then drink it all and then get your car keys.
hey, to be
I've
fair,
put
I
them
was
in your
nowhere
car.
near my car.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. Okay,
I
Cameron,
had to
finish
take
this
the bus
off.
back.
So I have completed the Wind Temple in Tears of the Kingdom.
Nice.
See,
Nobody
he's doing
told
better. He's actually beating things. Mine was
nobody told me that it was named the Stormwind Arc. That is my channel. I love that for me.
Wow, they really sure did name
Oh,
that thing in
no.
Zelda after
they
me.
named it after me. Correct.
Bro, not the mid arc.
Stormwind, more like Storm Mid.
So yeah, I've been playing Zelda. I still have not found S2, so I'm like, well, at this point, I might as well just complete everything with the 5 things of inventory that I
where
have.
he is in the
Nightmare.
first place. Cameron's like, I'm not gonna look it up.
No, because then they'll start putting spoilers on my phone because I'll have looked it
Turn
up.
on a VPN and go
He's-
open incognito mode.
Here, wait,
Like you're watching
wait,
porn.
here.
Except you're
Cameron,
Googling Tears of the Kingdom
look,
spoilers.
Cameron, look around where he was in the first game.
He's not.
I don't know where he was in the first game.
You don't know that he was right outside of Kariko Village in Breath of the Wild?
Is
He's
he still over there?
No.
No, he's not exactly where he was in Breath of the Wild, but he's not too far off. Like it doesn't make sense where he is if you try to reference it based on Breath of the Wild, but he's in the same region. Like that's why I said like kind of like
see.
the bottom right corner of the map, but kind of close to the center, like near Kakariko Village, where that is. But like it's not exactly where he was in Breath of the Wild because I checked.
So in Breath of the Wild, he was at the back entrance of Kurika Village because I've literally never entered from that side, so I assume it's the back.
After you go through
Okay,
Dueling
well,
Peaks and take a left, but it's not there yet.
Yeah.
I have decided that I really hate how many shrines are underground. Because I have no clue where the cave to find them is.
It's like a Korok is in line with them or something like that. I don't remember.
I see. Because one of the ones in the Great Plateau is underground. And the closest underground entrance just takes you down to the depths. So I'm like,
Wait,
well, I don't know.
Grant, did you find him 3 times?
I had to find him twice.
And then he moves to the permanent location.
No, the second time I found him, he was in the permanent location. I think.
Interesting.
But I didn't think he was going to do that.
Where is he at for you?
Is
He's
the landing.
He's
Yeah,
at landing.
yeah,
That's
he's
his
at lookout.
permanent location.
Yeah, I
But
found
there's
him in that
2
area of the
others.
map, and then that was the only place I think I had to find him.
Maybe you gave him so many, you bypassed the second location.
Maybe.
Well, I have plenty to give him. I have like 75. If I could ever find him.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't Googled it by this point. It's been over a month. I would have Googled it by now.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll probably do it after the show.
Do you want it?
I mean, you can.
Um,
Sure.
we can talk about it more after the show.
But yeah, but otherwise, Splatoon 3, I did DuckTales World Showcase on Friday. I finally finished.
In case you want it, there it
France.
is.
I finished France and I finished the finale mission. So
Was
I'm
the
actually done.
was the pin for completing it, or do they not give you anything?
Wait, are they supposed to give you something?
No, but you had a pin in your photo.
Oh, the little Play Disney stuff.
Yeah.
I have no idea where you would have to turn that in.
Mhm.
Well, while Cameron decided to answer a phone call on the show, Cooper, what's you got for Fast Fay?
I got you. So a few days was it a few days? Yeah, a few days ago we got our summer banner to drop. It showcased Shez, Ephraim, Larshell, and Duo Shamir and Catherine. And then for Hall of Forms, we got Julia, Tyne, Larse, and Skahak. And we also have Resplendent Robin right now until July 9th.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Cameron still
Cameron's
dead?
back.
No, I'm not dead. Yeah.
What you got?
So, I think that's it. Actually, I did Splatoon and Zelda and DuckTales.
Well, good timing then. All right, on to the tidbits. Final Fantasy 16 is getting review bombed because of PS5 exclusivity.
Ooh.
So same thing should happen to Starfield, or will
Mhm.
happen to Starfield. I don't know.
No, because I don't think people care enough, but maybe.
No one cares about Starfield.
Well, because even though it's
Yeah,
Xbox, I think the people that really care are PC players, and Starfield is
Yeah.
not Xbox exclusive; it's Xbox and PC exclusive. So
It's Microsoft exclusive.
yeah, so what's there to
Oh.
complain about?
Makes sense.
It's true.
New Indiana Jones game is going to be an Xbox exclusive. Speaking of exclusives, so cool. You really got us there,
Yeah.
Xbox. You got the freaking Indiana Jones
You
game.
you got us so good, Xbox and Disney. I'm so impressed. Oh my gosh. I saw somebody suggesting that Epcot needs to have an Indiana Jones uh adventure game replace they apparently didn't know that the DuckTales game is currently in play, but they're like it needs to replace the old Kim Possible and Perry adventure games. It's like nobody's cared about Indiana Jones in 10 years because of Indiana Jones 4. Speaking of, the movie's coming out like this weekend, right?
Indiana
Uh,
Jones comes out this weekend.
I don't. I thought it came out in June.
I was still gonna wait for Disney Plus.
Um, yeah, it comes out on Thursday.
If I want to watch an Indiana Jones movie, I'll watch.
One of the first three.
Yeah, one of the first three.
I like. I just. It is not. I don't have a lot of faith for it because the fourth one was bad.
I don't care who the director is.
um, I already talked about that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Apparently E3 2024 to 2025 has been canceled according to documents from the Los Angeles City Tourism Board of Commissioners. So
Rip E3.
RIP
It's
E3
dead.
again. But like even more so.
1995 to 2019.
That photo of the E3 banner that says "See you next year" for like June 14th to 16th, 2020. Man, hurts.
I would like Jeff Keighley to buy the name though.
Yeah, that would be cool.
They already get bought out though.
No.
They did by somebody. But it might have been the company that does E3. I don't know. A Nintendo fan bought like $3,500 in stock to be able to go to the shareholders meeting and ask about Splatoon 3 boy hairstyles. And he did
No,
that.
wasn't it Poses?
I thought. Well, so like it seemed to be about like just like the men or the boys stuff in Splatoon. There were less options than the girls, and the thing I heard
Yeah,
about was hairstyles, but I'm sure that extends to poses and stuff too.
and it's just like, interesting.
And to buy that $3,500 worth of stock, he really
And
bought.
focus on.
Yeah, he bought $5,000 or so worth of switches, sold them all at a loss. He bought all those switches on credit, and then sold them to get $3,500 of straight cash, so that he could go buy the stock that he needed to go bitch about boy hair.
Yeah, it does say hairstyle and emotes compared to the female options. The rant continued for some time, causing Nintendo president Furukawa to interrupt the fan and tell him that his question was way too long. This reportedly it was ignored, and the fans' rant continued. Eventually, he was stopped by the president again, who replied, "Thank you for your interest in playing our game. We appreciate your valuable opinion."
Okay, so
If you
here's
say
the
anything
thing,
else, I'm
right?
gonna shoot you in the face right now.
Here's the thing, right? You have to go in and play the part of a businessman if you're going to do this. You have to make them feel like it's a worthwhile investment to fix whatever your issue is. That because we didn't
Yeah, this is the
have
money
this.
meeting. This is not the crying soy boy meeting about boy hair and boy emote in
Because we
Squid
didn't have
Game.
this last year. We didn't have this last year. Remember when that guy went and talked about F-Zero. There was no, he ranted for 20 minutes about, the fact that F-Zero hasn't gotten a new installment in forever. It was, you know, short and concise.
We can definitely call this guy the most unhinged Splatoon fan. Nothing about map
No,
design,
no,
nothing
no.
about lore, nothing about potential single player.
Least hinged Splatoon fan. That's how the meme works, right? The least hinged.
Most unhinged. Or why side order wasn't shown in the direct, even though it's already been announced. But wanted to talk
why
about
boy not get hair that girl get in Squid Game? Yeah, even the dog's pissed. Yeah, I couldn't imagine sitting. What is there to talk about on that specific subject for 20 minutes?
For real.
Where is the boy hair?
Where is my boy hair?
Yeah, this is different from the F-Zero. Because the guy who went and complained about F-Zero used it as an example of underused IPs, and the question was articulated in a way that was relevant during the meeting. This was
Why no
someone
boy
heard
hair?
that someone went and
Again.
asked about F-Zero and went, I'm gonna put in my complaints.
I'm gonna spend $5,000 and go into. I'm gonna get into $5,000 of credit card debt to get $3,500 of Nintendo stock to go to the shareholders meeting and ask the president of a gigantic corporation why their Squid Game has no boy hair. I just, oh man.
He doesn't know he's not on the team.
Yeah.
He bought thousands of dollars of shares for the equivalent of an angry letter.
Yep.
And got another stupid
But
thing
here's
here.
what
Or are you good?
wait. But here's what we learned, boys. We can go to Nintendo shareholder meeting for the low price of $3,500. That's way less than I thought it would take to get into a
And
shareholder
ask
meeting.
about boy hair.
Okay, to be fair, I did think it was significantly more than that. Significant? Damn, what? I don't understand how it's that low.
Also, another stupid thing is the Starfield, the physical edition of Starfield comes with no disc.
No, it does.
No, so I saw there were tweets about people asking Bethesda, and Bethesda originally said yes, and then they turned it around and actually said no, and they deleted their tweets that said yes.
Oh.
They don't know.
So maybe just nobody knows.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull everything back up here.
So they did delete the tweet that said no. Or that said it doesn't. All physical editions include there are no physical discs. That's been deleted.
Mm.
Oh.
So what's been corrected by Bethesda support? The standard edition has a disc, while the Constellation edition has a code engraved on a collector's item.
Sick.
Which we already
So
knew
another
about
another
because we
collector's
bitched
edition with
about
no
this.
disc. Yes, another collector's edition with no
Yeah.
disc. Love that. Absolutely love that.
Painful.
Okay. Old but still interesting tidbit for the night. I've been excited to tell you guys about this. Okay, so we've had a couple different old but still interesting tidbits about the Nintendo Power Line before. This is a different one. So when the Nintendo Power Line launched, it used to be free. It was a 1-800 number. But they got so many
Right.
calls that Nintendo was forced to convert it into a 1-900 toll service by 1990. Game counselors could talk kids through difficult spots, but also found themselves being asked questions about school, or, in the case of older gamers, marriage issues. The company eventually had to cap calls at 7 minutes to avoid inadvertent therapy sessions. People were using Nintendo Powerline to complain about their marriage? Or, like, marriage therapy?
I mean, you got someone that'll listen, you complain, right? That's how it works, right? That's why you get on the random phone call and call them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nintendo, my DS won't work. Also, I hate my wife.
Hi, my DS stopped working.
Hi, my DS won't turn on. Snap. Okay, rumors. So first I wanted to cover the rumors we talked about last week. So confirmed rumor 2D Mario game, confirmed rumor Super Mario RPG remake, not confirmed rumor Chrono Trigger 2D HD remake. That it's not denied but unconfirmed. Fire Emblem 4, no. Detective Pikachu, yes. Did they show off Pikmin 4 split screen in that deep dive? Because we talked about
No.
Yes.
that, but I didn't remember seeing it.
Okay. So the way the split screen works is only for competitive modes. So the battle modes. In 2-player mode, they did Mario Galaxy,
Yeah,
where throw
one
uh,
throws, one
it's
controls
not
the
just
pointer.
rocks. Yeah, yeah, but one just has a pointer. You can throw pick carrots. I saw that. But it's
Dude.
not. It's for a game that has 2 playable characters.
I thought in
Kinda
3 you could
lame.
play as 2
You
people,
can
actually.
have 2 players properly play in 3,
Oh, nice.
but they removed it.
They made the pick carrots sentient, bro. They have eyes now.
Pikmin?
Pick, like the carrots.
Like the thing that was removed in 2.
Where you can go into like the.
No. Hold on. This is some really old Alex knows weird things stuff. So in 2, and this was removed, you were actually going to have pick carrot Pikmin.
Yo.
Orange.
No. Look, it's the
No?
pick carrots.
That's cool. No, you still like throw them at the beast, like it's like the beast log or whatever. But now they're alive, so you get to watch your Pikmin basically die.
Well, you want to talk about a little bit interesting? There you go, as well.
Yeah, for real. That's actually really cool. That would be so sick. Because I think the only like crazy shape we ever really got was the rock Pikmin, right? Cameron, you're the Pikmin guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were also considered for 3 because
Ooh.
they are.
You know who else is considered for 3?
Half-Life.
No, my mom. Google is reportedly testing a product to play games via YouTube.
That sounds miserable.
And they're purportedly reusing a lot of Stadia tech. YouTube Stadia? Stadia?
Please call it Stadia. I miss the memes.
Imagine calling it YouTube Stadia.
Hey guys, am I forgetting a different streaming platform that already has been working on these little streaming games. Starts with an N, ends in an Netflix.
I thought we were talking about Twitch.
Be careful
I thought we
making
were talking
jokes
about
about.
cake.
Twitch plays Pokemon.
But that's different. That's not the company themselves doing it. That's individual streamers doing it.
um, yeah. Oh wait, no, dude. Studia.
Studia.
Studio.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So.
StuTube.
StuTube. Stube.
Stube.
I hope it's back. I love the memes. I love us just bashing Stadia.
I love how you're like, I hope it's Stadia coming back because I really want it to die again.
Look, listen. When you start your marketing campaign by comparing it to the Game Glove and the Sega, which one was it? What, there were a lot of Sega consoles in the 90s. Which one was it that released day of E3?
Wait, say that again.
That's the one that can.
They
Which
were like-
Sega console was the available now?
Was that? I think that was the Saturn.
Okay.
It was either the Saturn or the Dreamcast. But I think it
that's the-
was the Saturn.
The one, yeah, because it was the one that failed because they compared it to that and the Virtual Boy and the Game Glove.
Phil Spencer says that Elder Scrolls 6 is quote likely 5+ years away.
Then why did you already announce it?
Because
it's
now
not
they have
real.
now they have to wait.
It's not real.
Now they have to wait until the PlayStation 5 doesn't exist.
Oh, that's actually what the real reason is.
What about Skyrim? Again, you're so welcome.
So
Remastered HD.
shocker, Elder Scrolls 6 does not exist, just like birds. And last for the night, the car from Barbie is coming to Forza Horizon 5, supposedly.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Or pink car.
Can we
mean,
get
that's
in-
just fun.
Can we get it in Rocket League as well?
It might actually happen.
I could see it.
And then they could put the song everybody knows from the 90s.
Hmm.
Do not sing it. I heard it at work recently.
Apparently, it was gonna be in Flash, the weird new movie or whatever. And he's like, "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." And the song is supposed to play, but they don't play the song, and it's just silent. So it's like a very awkward joke.
I'm pretty
Amazing.
sure that line is in the movie.
Wonderful.
No,
Did it play the music?
they have Barbie in the end credits.
Oh, then I'm not sure. I haven't seen the movie. I was
'Cause
just going
it's-
off what people said.
When they go through the licensed song, Barbie was definitely there.
Okay.
And with that, we're gonna end it here. Over 2 hours. Thank you for sticking with us. If you did make it this far, congratulations. We're
Yeah.
gonna end it
Your
here.
prize?
you.
Please comment.
Yeah, your prize
ending
is
on a high note,
getting to come back next week.
No, come say, I don't know, Apple on YouTube. You made it this far.
Yeah,
Well, no, you.
comment Appy Barbie balls on the YouTube version of this. And if you
No, that'll
do,
get blocked.
if you do, well, that's the challenge. You got to do it, and if we see it before it gets taken down, I will literally buy you a $15 eShop card. You have my word. You have my word. And no, Cooper, you can't do it, because I know you're gonna do that. No, you guys
Oh my
can't
gosh.
do it. I knew.
Not
the first
eligible
thing.
members of the podcast.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcast, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamersNK. What was your favorite part of the Nintendo Direct, and why was it Super Mario RPG Remake? Let us know. And we'll be back next week for probably a less than 2-hour show, but who freaking knows at this point?
Yeah, this wasn't supposed to be 2 hours. So.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
well. It was the Nintendo Direct show. What can you do? We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.